right, so here's your #1 featherweight contender. He got through a murderer's row to set up this shot at the title, and he knows this may not come around again. He's trying to make the most of it here tonight and head back home, the newly minted UFC featherweight champion of the world.
The winning streak that you have to have in order to get a featherweight championship opportunity is so great that when you get here, you have to make sure you're ready. This young man is ready. He's prepared mentally. He's prepared physically to go out there and try to become a champion. He told us time and time again, I'm the next Max Holloway. Let's see if he can get it done.
It is so hard to get to this spot at 45, 55, 70. He has done it. Now the question beckons, is he good enough to dethrone the champion? All right, so here he is. You can argue he is the best pound-for-pound male fighter in the world today, the UFC featherweight champion, Alexander Volkanovski, and he continues to add layers and wrinkles to his game. Absolutely incredible, all he has accomplished thus far.
He's a tremendous fighter, and John, you look at his style, and you think to yourself, this would translate weight classes pound for pound. That's the definition. He is pound for pound, and that was on full display when he just dismantled the great Max Holloway. But tonight in front of him, he has a very different challenge. It's not a guy he's seen before. He's got a formulated plan inside the octagon, and if anybody can do that, it's Alexander Volkanovski.
And one thing that has been key to his success, he's just never been flat on fight night.
Never.
Always seems to have his best. We'll see if he has it all going here tonight. All right, now we bring you the tail of the tape for this featherweight championship fight. To get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Featherweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Ilia Topuria. And now he's the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Featherweight Champion of the world, Alexander the Great Volkanovski.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, here we go. Early round action with the UFC featherweight champion, Alexander Volkanovski. And when you want to talk about mixed martial arts evolution, perhaps no man has improved as much over the last 2 or 3 years than the featherweight king, Alexander Volkanovski. So much so that his opponent tonight doesn't necessarily know what he is in for. Another blistering combination there, really starting to do a nice job stringing the shots together.
And you can see the damage in his opponent's body, his face, his body, his legs. He's beating him up on all the targets. It's not one guy just headhunting. He is finding every opening that he presents to him. Oh, my kick.
Oh, and again. All right, so we will see early on how the Volkman chooses to proceed, and no surprise to see Volkanovski go to the leg kick here.
I mean, we have seen this constantly with Alexander Volkanovski, especially in the first Max Holloway fight. He won the fight behind the leg kicks. He is so smart inside of the octagon that he will throw these leg kicks, not hard, but they draw something out of you, and then he starts to attack you with things that have more force. This guy's tremendous, and that is why he's the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world. That knee.
Nice jab by Volkanovski.
Oh, nice.
Trying to kick the leg out. Oh, big right hand, yes.
He's got some hands, man.
Just over 3 minutes now to go.
Beautiful punch lands there. Good jab there by the champion. Big double leg, double change.
Good movement defensively here on the ground by Volka. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice.
Driving the back of the head, pulling forward on the head, and then landing those beautiful punches. Really's got his opponent on notice here. Big inside kick.
Well, eventually you know he's going to turn this defense into offense, but he's certainly doing a nice job on the defensive ends.
They talk about the feeling out process. He's getting his opponent's timing. Now he's blocking everything. Expect counters as we go forward.
Well-placed kick there by Topuria. 2 minutes now to go. Topuria's now switching his stance. Oh, he switches his stance again. Topuria going for the takedown, but unable to land. Oh, nice left hook there from Volkanovski.
Volkanovski is such a phenomenal fighter. I believe his confidence is what truly carries him to be so spectacular, to be so successful. He believes with every part of himself that he is the absolute best fighter in the world. He's wobbling now. That hook was bad. Now some separation from this push position.
Oh, and a switch kick to the body for good measure. Nice job there by Volkanovski. And there's a takedown attempt. Oh, big left hand there. Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by Volka. Just a slip there.
Nice kick. These guys are going at it.
Big hook. All right, so that calf is starting to bruise up. We'll keep an eye on it.
He's got to check now, because if he doesn't, his leg is going to be so... He's not going to be able to move. He's going to be in real trouble.
Back and forth we go. Final seconds here of round 1.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight.
To land a little more. All right? I don't want you to get timed.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 underway. All right, next round is underway, and somewhat surprisingly, he got out of that previous round without absorbing anything in terms of significant damage, despite the fact that his opponent was pretty offensive.
His opponent was very active, but it seems as though he can see almost everything coming in his direction. He's so well-versed, he's so skilled in his defensive fighting that nothing is breaking his defenses.
And he caught the kick. Oh, the master of the transition. Nice scramble. Well, not exactly what we thought we would see out of this jiu-jitsu fighter. He's had a big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that kick.
elbow landed there by Volkanovski.
Big ground and pound.
Staying offensive off of his back as he lands a strike from the bottom position. This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches and punches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight.
Oh, postures up and lands a huge head strike there. Nicely done by Volko.
This is where he wants to be.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space. In the half guard.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Volkanovski. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Under 3 minutes now to go, round two. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position. The ref will help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of his position.
Topuria's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. 2 minutes remain in the round.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Use your hips to get back in the guard.
This is a terrible position.
Oh, man, every time he lands, it's right on that cut. That is going to have a profound impact on him moving forward. Oh, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Oh, another strike lands from the top. All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah,
somehow.
he loves, I mean, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow.
Right.
You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat. Nice shots landing from the top position.
Volkanovski's back in full mount. Oh, another beautifully placed shot right on that swollen area. Referee might call for the doctor here soon.
Now he's got a good body position, yup. Oh, big elbow.
Topuria gets pounded, and it's the elbow. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Good work from the top here by Volkanovski. All right, that's the end of round number 2. All right, so the fighters head back to the stools, and hopefully this fight can continue. That is a severe cut. We'll see if the cut man can do some good work here.
We expected that war. Refocus.
All right, back to the stools we go, and it's starting to look like a second mouth on his cheek.
Yeah, it looks terrible. I mean, the guy is getting hit with big shots. One big enough to open up a nasty cut on his cheek. While it's in a better spot, it still is very difficult to deal with.
Like if he absorbs another strike on that cheek, he might actually be able to eat through that cut on his cheek. I'm just saying.
He's got a big mouth.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Topuria's cut, not getting blood in his eyes, so that's a good thing. But, man, that is a nasty cut on the cheek. Certainly going to require stitches after the fact, and hopefully the cut man can stop the blood if we get to the next round. Oh, he might get finished here. Oh!
He's hurting him bad, man. That right hook is nasty.
Oh! With authority, the body.
Punch.
Topuria's left calf now starting to show signs of bruising, so the calf kicks have started to have an effect.
Oh, big elbow.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Back to the feet now. Big knee to the body. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Topuria's cut on his cheek is nasty, leaky. That thing is leaking bad now. All right, well, that cheek and the blood coming from it starting to cause the fighter some problems. The referee steps in and calls for the ringside doctor.
It's painful, right? It might not seem as though it affects the vision, but it's very painful. Every time he gets hit on this thing, it opens up a little more, but you can still fight.
Doctor talking to the referee and as if to say, I've seen worse. Fight's gonna continue, the fans love it.
This dude chose violence when he showed up to work today.
All right, so the ref will get the action back underway after that brief health and safety check. And to no one's surprise, the fans, huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight, but now, as this fight goes on, he is not discriminating, working the body, and those shots are gonna count. Oh, you can hear the crowd as yet another calf kick lands. Pretty swollen now.
Well, he's at a point now where even if he checks it, it still is very damaging. He waited too long to address that attack.
Checks the leg kick.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook.
Topuria's an absolute mess right now. This fight, first leg kick grounds his opponent, lifted a little bit, trying to stay upright. But man, that changed the complexion of this fight.
John, he's hurt. He's hurt really badly by that one big leg kick.
Single leg takedown attempt here, and did that get you out of your seat? Beautifully done by him there.
Oh, man, I jumped up and down. Am I watching the Olympics or a mixed martial arts fight? You don't see single legs this good unless you're watching a real high-level wrestler.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes up.
Oh, heavy shots continue to rain down. Topuria's eye is essentially swollen shut at this point in time, and I'm not sure there's any end swell in the building that's going to open that eye back up. They might stop this fight.
Oh, he got to a spot.
Well, how about the movement off of the back? Nice job to avoid the ground and pound here by Ilia Topuria. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Oh, this is some high-level, efficient, effective ground and pound by Volko. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Well, the crowd continues to react with every passing land, but if you're the referee or even the corner, somebody's got to get involved with this.
Somebody's got to do something. It's getting very uncomfortable to watch this. And as the crowd gets excited, there's also a little bit of that. I don't want to see any more going on in their reactions.
On to
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Like that! Like that!
Oh, big ground strikes continue to land. That is it! What a fight by Alexander Volkanovski.
Holy.
Well, make no mistake about it, he is getting 2 paychecks tonight as he gets the big TKO victory. Wow.
That's unbelievable. It was crazy to watch his finishing instincts on display as he got that massive victory. It was amazing, John. It was amazing.
Bruce Buffer is here. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 55 seconds of the 3rd round. Declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC Featherweight Champion of the World, Alexander the